Yona is our 16-month-old black bear cub, and she came to us on January 15th from the Appalachian Bear Rescue. And we noticed pretty soon after her arrival at the museum that she was doing some regular limping. And our veterinarians checked her out and thought it'd be a good idea to get her in for some radiographs. And we did that, and we noticed that something wasn't right, and we decided to make all the calls and get her in for anything that could be done, a CT scan, more radiographs with the folks here at the North Carolina State University Vet School.
Even though Yona is a very personable and relatively young bear, we have to be careful about how we handle these sorts of large wild creatures. So when Yona arrived, we needed to give her drugs so that she would be handleable. That's sometimes a challenge, getting the crate in position. We used a very special anesthetic, peanut butter, to draw her attention so we could make the injections. Once we have her on the table and intubated, then we're able to proceed pretty much the same way we would with any other animal. The CAT scan or the CT scan is a very useful tool for diagnosing the kinds of problems that Yona has.
We were seeing Yona today because of a problem that she has with her front leg. On the right side, she had an injury at some point, and it's not growing like it should be, and we were assessing that today. The CT scan gathers information by making cross sections, making kind of little slices, virtual slices through the limb, but the software is powerful enough that we can reconstruct limbs immediately when we do CTs, which is very helpful to make sure that we get a good CT, that there is no shift in the position of the patient or no void in the data, and also to have an immediate assessment, kind of a 3D assessment of things. So we can see fragments on cross sections, but we see them a lot better in 3D views, so we can see where they are. And so our initial assessment allowed us to kind of detect the presence of that fragment and look at the general shape of the bone, the general fit of the elbow joint. That's very helpful.
Well, one of the important things that students need to learn when they're in veterinary school is how to work with these unusual animals. So every opportunity we have to look at animals that are beyond what you would normally see broadens the perspective of those future veterinarians that will be out helping animals in their careers.